show Arabians anymore. So we got into so I still wanted to show. So that's how we kind of got into the Morgan. I got into the Morgans. He's actually in Albuquerque at Arabian Youth Nationals this week, doing his job, and so we came out here. But anyway, this is my fourth year, I believe, of showing Morgans.
Wow.
And loving every minute of it.
So it's been a great experience so far.
Yes, it's been wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great breed to be in. Everybody's so hospitable and friendly.
It's amazing. People have been wonderful.
That's
great. This is my first year here. Never been here. I've heard about it. Always wanted to come, and so we came. We only brought a couple of horses, but we've had a ball.
Yeah. So what would you say what's a couple of things you like the most about being out here in New England at New England Morgan?
It's a lot cooler than it is in Oklahoma. and the facility, the tradition here. I mean, it just reeks of tradition of the how many years this has been going on.
76 here this year.
Yeah, it's amazing. And being able to show outside, and I mean the people here, and everybody's always talked about what a different experience it is.
Yeah.
And it is. It's great. We're coming back. We're definitely coming back.
That is great to hear, because it's just awesome. We were talking to Art Perry, who's been coming here for 66 years earlier tonight, and we talked to somebody that's first time here. It's great to hear a different perspective, but everybody has the same thing to say about how great it is and how much rich history, and you just feel it,
Well, and there's so many people you talk to that have been coming here for 40, 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
We're telling us about what this, Mike Gobig was telling me this used to be a cattle pasture, this used to be this, used to be, different people have been here forever and ever. So, but no, we're loving it. We're loving it. We've had a wonderful time. The people have been great, and I guess we lucked out because they said the weather this year was exceptional.
Oh, yeah.
So
usually it rains.
I know, that's what we've always heard. It's either hot or it rains, so I guess we were very lucky.
Hey, well, you should come back, because hopefully you bring that good weather with
you.
So are you headed on, what's your next show you're heading to?
We get home and turn around and go to Fort Worth, about a week from now, and then we probably won't go anywhere until Nationals.
Okay, and how far is it out to Nationals for you?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh my goodness, that must be pretty nice.
Well, it is and it isn't. You're right there in your hometowns, you're at the farm. You still have to be, so sometimes it's more trouble, but it's nice though when the show's over.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, here's a look at.
This is a good class. I've been watching it over your shoulder. Yeah, this has been a pretty good class.
Yeah.
Time, ladies and gentlemen, to hear from you tonight.
That's a big.
Whoa! Grab a hold, drivers. Whoa! Down to the jog, please. Back to the jog. Drivers, thank you very much. A great class. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Roadster to bike for the East Coast Championship. A nice salute. 3 top road horses.
So the one thing a lot of people have been saying is how much they love the track and all the good stuff you see on the track. It's pretty interesting, right?
Yes.
It's a cool concept when you come into the ring.
Yeah. One of my favorite things to do when we've been here is we get up early in the morning, come out, and of course the fog around the mountains, and then you're out here on the track and watching all the great horses work.
Yeah.
And working out there too. It's been amazing. I mean, we've loved it, and and you see so many people I've met so many people that I've either talked to on the phone or that have bred mares that I'm actually able to put name to the face.
That's great.
And we were very, I was very fortunate. I had quite a few people come up to me and talk to me about our stallion that I did not realize that there was a lot of them came up and said, no, he has a huge fan base club here on the East Coast. I had no idea.
That's
great. And we've met a lot of people that it's been super.
Cool. That's
I can't
great.
say enough good about it.
Great Irish Hop for the Kohler.
So thank you so much for coming and talking to me.
Sure.
Appreciate it. They're going to announce here soon, but have a safe trip back. We won't talk to you again, and we'll see you at Oklahoma.
All righty. Thank you very
All right,
much.
thank you.
All right. Take care.
In 1984, then back-to-back wins in 87 and 88. Wins Calypso in 1989. Rakes Progress for the Salem Farm, also a three-time winner. 1986 for Peggy Clark at the time, and then for the Salem Farm, 1990 and 1991. Just one horse has won this championship 4 times. It was Aboria Victorious, Paul Calandra, and then later on, Dan Kelly. That is the only 4-time winner of the East Coast Championship for the road horses here tonight. Flirtation, the entry of Peggy and Phil Alderman, champion in 2011, 12, and 13. Results now for Class 227 East Coast Championship from the road horse to bike class. We welcome to the winner's circle. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a unanimous decision tonight. The East Coast Road Horse Champion, 300, here's Puccini and Robert Hughes to be our East Coast Road Horse Champion. First on all 3 cards for the Glenview Farm of Frankfort, Kentucky. Robert Hughes in the bike, SLB Puccini, the East Coast Road Horse Champion. Reserve honors tonight to entry 373, here's Flirtation. Peggy and Phil Alderman, North Clarendon, Vermont, the Salem Farm. 3-time champion will finish up as the reserve East Coast champion tonight. Peggy Alderman with a great drive. Flirtation is reserve. Third to entry 271, here's FRF Seattle Range. Entry owned by Jared Goat of Hampton Falls, New Hampshire. Richard Boulay steps in the bike tonight. Seattle Range with a nice trip into third. All about speed for the road horses. Will enjoy 2 victory passes. Ladies and gentlemen, the louder you cheer, the faster they'll go. Let's say thank you to Peggy Alderman and Flirtation, East Coast Road Horse Reserve Champion, down that lane as the reserve champion. From the Glenview Farm of Frankfort, Kentucky, Robert Hughes. Give it up for the East Coast champion. Here's your road horse unanimous champion, SLB Puccini. Here he comes. Two classes remain here on Saturday night. The first up will be lone entry in class number 228, the Amateur Park Harness Championship. Here's Grace Yaglu with the call. Just one entry in the Amateur Park Harness Championship. Our class sponsored the Memorial Trophy presented by the family of Heidi Kunkel in memory of Heidi E. Kunkel. Lone entry, and we are underway now, showing it a park trot, please. Park trot. Thank you. Park walk, please. Down to the park walk. And now reverse, and we'll continue at the Park Walk, please. In memory of Heidi E. Kunkel, our Amateur Park Harness Championship tonight. We are showing now at a Park Trot, please. Park Trot. Ladies and gentlemen, second direction in our Amateur Park Harness Championship with 193. This is Get Busy. Get Busy is owned by Kathy Gutting of Charlotte, Vermont, and presented for you tonight by Kathy Gutting. Kathy, thank you very much. A great performance with Get Busy. We'll ask you to drive right into the lineup, please.
You, please.
All right. So we're back, and we're here with Mallory Mignot of Texas. I'm not sure where in Texas, but she came all the way from
Caleb, in Texas via Wyoming via France. So we want to make that well known. We have an international star with us today.
That's great. So what's your experience been here at New England?
Oh my God, it's been fantastic. And I mean, we've been welcomed really well. And then, I mean, the weather has been fantastic. The ring is fantastic. It's everything what people say what New England is. It's an experience of a lifetime.
Our sponsor of this class
We'll announce who wins here, and then we'll get back to it.
Trophy, Memorial Trophy, presented by the family of Heidi Kunkel in memory of our good friend Heidi E. Kunkel. We look back in your catalog in the Amateur Park Harness, and Heidi Kunkel won this Amateur Park Harness Championship a number of times. Probably the first time was back in 1981 with Elm Hill Bay Leader. Heidi Kunkel the whip that year. It was a few years until 1997 when the beautiful HVK Courageous Flare and Heidi Kunkel dominated the Park Harness division. 2001, Stonecroft Byzantine and Heidi. HVK Courageous Flare and Heidi returned the next year in 2002. And Heidi's final victory in the Amateur Park Harness Championship here was in 2005 with KD Hot to Trot. We've lost a good friend. The memories will last forever. We think fondly of Heidi Kunkel tonight. Amateur Park Harness champion, it is 193. Here's Get Busy, Kathy Gutting of Charlotte, Vermont. Joining us here in center ring tonight for the presentation of the Amateur Park Harness Championship, we're very pleased to have Melissa Curtis with us, along with Lynn Carruthers on behalf of the Mike Carpenter Stables. Melissa and Lynn, thank you very much. Good friends of Heidi Kunkel and representing the Mike Carpenter Stables in our winner's enclosure tonight. Longtime exhibitor here at New England from her home in Vermont, Kathy Gutting, and Get Busy, Amateur Park Harness champion.
So yeah, so it's been a great experience for you so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We will take just a moment to smooth out the
So what do you like the most
surface of our
about
show ring.
what do you like the most
Also
about being
the winning
in New
raffle
England
for
and
our
at this
Saturday
horse
night,
show?
both of that taking place next.
Well,
then the
being able
Park
to show
Saddle
outside,
East Coast
that was fantastic,
Championship
and
with
the
3
quality,
returning.
of the horses. I mean, every class is so deep, and I mean, world champion after world champion, or soon to be world champion. So that's what we came here for, and that's what we got, and so that we're very excited about it.
That's great.
50% of our nightly
Mallory,
raffles
you
tonight
are
will
a
be the raffle on
multi-talented
Thursday, Friday,
horsewoman, and you have just
Saturday
mentioned
night.
you're from the sport world. So what are you
We'll, let
thinking
you know
about
that
the
winner's share
sort of
tonight
up-and-coming
is
divisions with sport horses, and where
$562.70.
we're going with
And
what you'd like
Rob
to do with
Green
sport
of
horses?
Northampton.
Well, I would love
If you're with
for
us, just
people
give us
to
a yell.
keep using their Morgans to do more dressage, more jumping,
for Rob
and put them on the, against those warm bloods and thoroughbreds, because the Morgans is still, it's a great breed that can do and be competitive in all those, in those other disciplines. And I think the more we are open to understand that there's not just the show Morgans, the better it is for the breed in general. Because it is a very versatile breed. That's why I fell in love with it, and they can help the association in the long run, I think.
So what are you thinking about in the future? Where do you go from here?
Well, keep on showing. Keep on. I just moved to Texas about 2.5 years ago now. Just building my barn. I'm kind of from the ground up. So keeping on building my clientele and doing the best I can.
So what do you think about, I know you've been here for a while, Texas, Wyoming, coming from France, what kind of transitions do you see from your formal dressage training that you're using in the Morgan horses that you're riding?
My background from the sport world to the show world just increased my horsemanship in general. I think the sport, having background from sport and the shows just go really hand in hand, and it just everything go. I think just the strong foundation can help in any way. I think I'm better with my jumping because I do show horses, and I'm better with my show horses because I have dressage training. So just try to be versatile.
You are as versatile as the horses that you show.
Right. You took the words right out of my mouth. So.
Yeah,
yes.
I won the AQHA World Championship, not the Congress. It was the AQHA. Yeah. Yes. Actually, I won Reserve World 2 years ago, and then World Champion last year.
Wow.
What's that? Jumping. And it was huge.
I'm sure.
It was 4.6.
4.6.
First year.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I know. Oklahoma 2 years ago, we strapped a GoPro to on you. You were riding a CBMF horse.
Yep.
And it was definitely thrilling because I was editing it together, and it was pretty cool to watch you.
I have a great jumper this year.
That's cool.
That won a couple years. It's a couple times, and she's back, and she's better than ever. So it'll
cool.
be fun.
So we'll see you at Oklahoma.
Absolutely.
And what do you shout out to anybody at home you want to give?
I don't know. You know what, Holly Butterman. Thank you for helping me with Ian and letting him be in my life, because he's a horse of a lifetime.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you at Oklahoma.
Okay.
Thanks, Mallory.
Thank you.
Competing for the Stephen P. Tompkins Auckland Leader Perpetual Memorial Trophy. The great Auckland Leader, many-time winner here at the New England Regional at the time, 1949, 52, and 53 as well. Before we have Grace Yaglu sound the call for the Park Saddle East Coast Championship, I do have great news. The New England Morgan Horse Show Association today signed a 4-year lease to remain right here at the fairgrounds in Northampton. We will celebrate our 80th anniversary right here in the Grandstand Ring in Northampton. An additional 4 years here at Northampton. Thank you very much, and a great job for the negotiators handling that assignment for us. Grace, thank you very much. The Park Saddle East Coast Championship, the traditional close to our horse show. It is a call for our final event on Saturday night, the East Coast Championship from the Park Saddle Division. Brought to you this Saturday night by Arthur L. Perry Jr., along with Bruce and Sarah Tompkins, Emily and Mike Carlin, the Intrepid Farms of Santa Ynez, California. Competing for the Stephen P. Tompkins Orkland Leader Perpetual Memorial Trophy. Time-honored tradition here in the Northampton Show Ring, our Park Saddle East Coast Championship to close it out. Three entries to answer the call of Grace Shaglu. The Park Saddle Championship is in and underway. Showing at a Park Trot, please. Park Trot. Riders, thank you. Park walk, please. Park walk. Canter, please. Canter. Thank you, riders. Park walk, please. Down to the park walk, please. We head for home tonight, the Park Saddle Championship on the reverse and showing at a Park Trot, please. Make some noise in our final class. Cheer on your favorite. 3 top Park Saddle entries vying for the East Coast Championship. Park Trot, please. Thank you, riders. Park walk, please. Park walk, please. Now canter, finishing up tonight with the canter. Lady Riders, thank you. Park walk, please. Down to the park walk, please. We are calling for the lineup in our East Coast Championship, the Park Saddle Championship, heading to centering and the lineup. Park trot, please, right on in now, all lined up. Everybody in now, lined up, please. Lining up with the Park Saddle horses, head to tail, please. Right on in. Attendance in, please, and saddles will be coming off. Confirmation will play a major role in our judges' Park Saddle evaluation tonight.
So, Susan, it's the last class, the Open Park Saddle East Coast Championship. They're going to strip right now. This has been a great week, hasn't it?
It's been a fabulous week. This is always, though, my saddest part of this horse show is when we see the last class and know that it will be an entire year till we come to these grounds again.
You're right.
Make more memories.
But the weather's been perfect.
Confirmation phase of our judging process for the Park Saddle entries in this.
Just a heads up for look out for Horseshoe Wire here at Oklahoma 2015. It will be $15 a day for the live feed or $100 for the week.
Donated by
there will be an hour pre-show. If you want to do advertising, that will be free to watch.
In memory of
and we will see Oklahoma, and we're going to sign off.
We're going to sign off and say thanks for being part of a great audience. Thanks for giving us an opportunity to share this fabulous horse show with you. And see you soon.
See you soon.
Riders up, please. Riders up. 1939 is as far back as your program goes for the Park Saddle East Coast Championship. Wonder Man, back in 1939, all the way up through with the 2014 champion. Back in the mid-50s, the Waseca Farm won this championship 6 times in 7 years. Very impressive group of horses in our Park Saddle history here at New England. Riders, thank you very much. Also want to point out one other feature in our English Pleasure East Coast Championship. We had 3 horses, all ridden by women. Park Saddle Championship tonight, 3 horses. Once again, women presenting all 3. So, ladies' night here at Northampton tonight. Results coming up for you in just a moment. Competing tonight for the Stephen P. Tompkins Oakland Leader Perpetual Memorial Trophy goes to our East Coast champion from that Park Saddle division. Our class tonight brought to you through the generosity of Arthur L. Perry Jr. and the Intrepid Farms in Santa Ynez, California. Joining us for the presentation of the Tompkins and Oakland Leader Perpetual Trophy tonight, very pleased to have Emily and Mike Carlin along with Arthur Perry. Emily is the granddaughter of Steve Tompkins. So Emily, it's nice to have you with us. Hope you have fond memories of the Park Saddle Championship over all those years. What an exciting finish to our 2015 horse show, the 67th annual, 76th annual, I guess it was, Park Saddle Championship. East Coast champion tonight, as predicted, and Nikki Ray Woodward. 466 wins the East Coast Park Saddle Championship. Deborah Hamilton owned entry of Hartford, Vermont, and Nikki Ray Woodworth, as predicted, GCH, is the East Coast champion Park Saddle horse. Mr. Parker with the balance of the awards, the reserve champion tonight. It's 586 Maryhill After Hours. For the Golden Lantern Farm in Dana Point, California, here's Jacqueline Beck. Third tonight, going to entry 102, here's MEM Blue Chip. George Schatz, main event Morgans of Auburn, Maine, and Jenny Taylor. We will salute now the champions from the Park Saddle Division for the East Coast Championship tonight. The reserve champion out of Dana Point, California for the Golden Lantern Farm, Maryhill After Hours, Jacqueline Beck, down New England's Victory Lane as the East Coast Park Saddle Reserve Champion. Shane Shiflett with a great week here in Northampton, capturing the final 2 victory passes. After Hours and Jacqueline Beck for Golden Lantern Farm. A big win tonight for Nikki Ray Woodworth. Here's your Park Saddle East Coast champion. It's as predicted, GCH. Deborah Hamilton owned entry of Hartford, Vermont, and Nikki Ray Woodworth closes out our New England Regional Championship Horse Show with the Park Saddle East Coast Championship. Joining the great names in Morgan history, the Masters Touch, HVK Forte, Courageous Flair, Belle Flair, Windcrest Donfield, Oakland Leader, and now, as predicted, Nikki Ray Woodworth wins the Park Saddle East Coast Championship tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. With that victory pass, we do draw to a close the 76th annual presentation of the New England Morgan Horse Show. It's been a wonderful week here in the home of the Morgan, New England, and Northampton. Certainly hope you enjoyed yourself. Make plans. We'll be here to our 80th anniversary, 4 more years here in Northampton. On behalf of Mark Case and the entire staff, it's been a fabulous week. Just starting to rain. Thank you. Have a safe trip home, everyone. Good night.